Let's start with the newspaper, actually. Oh, goodness. Hi. There is an old tradition, a game we all can play. You start by getting liquored up and sharpening your blade. You grab a shot of whiskey, take your knife and pray, and spread apart your fingers, and this is what you say. Oh, I have all my fingers, the knife goes chop, chop, chop. If I miss the scissors in between, my fingers will come off. And if I hit my fingers, blood will soon come out. But all the same, I play this game 'cause that's what it's all about. And you can't use a pencil, can I use a pen? The only way is with a knife when danger is your friend. And some may call it stupid, some may call it dumb, but all the same, I play this game because it's so much fun. Oh, chirp, 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 I'm picking up the speed. And if I hit my fingers, then my hands will start to bleed. I love this game. I did it without hitting my hand in school, and everybody clapped because I'm so cool. Oh, I have all my fingers, the knife goes chop, chop, chop. If I miss the spaces in between, my fingers will come off. And if I hit my fingers, blood will soon come out. But all the same, I play this game 'cause that's what it's all about. And you can't use a pencil, can I use a pen? The only way is with a knife when danger is your friend. And some may call it stupid, some may call it dumb, but all the same, I play this game because it's so much fun. Oh, chop, 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 I'm picking up the speed. And if I hit my fingers, then my hands will start to bleed. I hit my fingers a bunch of times in that. It's hand sanitizer. Here's what I did. No, it's okay. I have like 28 bottles of hand sanitizer. Don't ask. That was Zoe. And I have one more, but it's on my backpack, and I'm not going to go get my backpack. I did not mean to press that. Oh, yay. Because it's due in 2 hours. Ow, my hand hurts. Oh, I have all my fingers. The knife goes chop, chop, chop. If I miss the spaces in between, my fingers will come out. And if I hit my fingers, blood will soon come out. But all the same, I play this game 'cause that's what it's all about. And you can't use a pencil, can I use a pen? The only way is with a knife when danger is your friend. And some may call it stupid, some may call it dumb. But all the same, I play this game because it's so much fun. Oh, chop, 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 I'm picking up the speed. And if I hit my fingers, then my hands will start to bleed. Hi. I don't know. Wilma. Oh, yay. Yay, hand sanitizer. Yeah, don't mix like 6 things of hand sanitizer. As you can tell from the sound I made. At least don't mix them and smell it. Ugh. I mean, it smelled good, but it was too much for my nose. Here was the paper I used before I started streaming. Here's the one I used after I started streaming. It is very strong. I wonder why. Hi. Do you guys want a Smartie? Oh, bye. That's probably not it. Oh my gosh, there's hand sanitizer on my iPad. Let's play a game. You guys love games, right? S. I don't know. Hey, the pencil broke. That's nice. I'll just take another one. Right where I'm holding the phone too. This one works. Okay. Alright, guess who I am drawing? This one is kind of hard. This is a skinned pencil. Yeah. What? Why do you just know my middle name? That's slightly disturbing. I know I did. But you weren't supposed to know that I did. Does that make sense? Good, it's not supposed to. Do you know who I'm drawing? You're supposed to guess who this is. It's not me, and it's not Mitsuri. It's from anime. I'll go look at that comment then. Yay. Because on that channel, I'm only going to be posting Demon Slayer videos. You have to guess what anime this is from. Just look at the art style. That's all I can tell you. It's not Oshinoko. It's not Nezuko. I have done drawings of this anime before. I don't know if you've been there when I have, though. It's not Aoi. Aoi isn't even a demon. But does she have two horns? You have to guess the anime. And yes. See, somebody knows who it is. I can't tell you what anime it is. I can't tell you. I'm good, how are you? Thank you. Also, I hope you have a better day tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I hate this eraser. What's an eraser I could take without messing with the phone? You know what? I'm gonna mess with the phone. And there's not even an eraser. Yes! Good job. Oh. No, I feel you. She's such a pretty character. I wish they had more of her. Why is it always the pretty characters that are background characters? Like Akaza's fiance girl. I'm done with having the eraser and the pencil. It falls off immediately, so why? It is Mikako, or however you say her name. Yeah. Did you see the Bakugo? Hi, Mika. Oh, that's cool. I'm good, how are you? Thank you. I mean, you still have 2 hours. Technically, yes, but I'm not going to. Because I want to give this to my art teacher tomorrow. Yeah, actually, maybe I should just give her, one that's not of somebody literally sobbing for their life. It'll be okay. It's fine. She won't notice that she's about to die or anything. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Mitsuri one. But still though, I want to finish this one to give to my other friends, maybe. But my art teacher is not technically my friend either. I'll give this to somebody. I can be your art teacher, yeah. Do you guys want me to make a live stream where I help you guys do art at some point? Or would you rather me make a video of that? Because if I do a live stream, I'll be able to help you step by step, but then people, if they join midway through, I think I could help you guys with that, yeah. I know how to teach people, it's just, it takes more than one sentence. I know how to teach people in a diverse way, so where they can take what I just said to them and use it in any form of art. It's easier in things with outlines like cartoons, though, the way I teach. Hi. Because I base a lot of stuff off of using a reference. Because honestly, even when I draw without a reference, I'm using my memories from when I was using a reference. Like if I were to draw a hand without a reference, I would have to remember when I did use a reference by hand. Using a reference is always okay. It's the tracing it's when you trace that it becomes a problem. Sometimes tracing isn't necessarily bad if you don't claim it as your own art. And if you're only tracing for practice. Though I never trace because I feel super guilty when I do. Haha. Yeah. That's good. I heavily use references often, unless I'm actually trying to make something important. So yeah, it's totally fine to use a reference. Before I go as good as I am now with art, I was under the belief that using a reference was just about the same as tracing, because you could get a pretty similar outcome, something close to the reference, but it's still your own art, so technically, yeah, it's yours. I'd recommend try to use the reference before you do that, and if it becomes trouble, trace it, then remove what you traced if you're doing digital, or just try and do it again. And then it comes out better the next time. Another thing is, hold on. When you are tracing, or no, when you're drawing, hold on, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. Draw things over and over again, and then each time they'll just get better and better. And suddenly, once you go to do something else, it would be way better than if you did it before. Even though you were just drawing one thing over and over again. Yeah, me too. I forgot about the lower ranks, and then I got them to guess it, and considering they've guessed it, I stopped getting them to guess it. But it's cool how you guessed it without even knowing you were supposed to guess it in the first place. I'm going over my tips on what to do if you're starting off art. Also, if you need to get better with shading, just draw a circle and imagine where the light is. So let's say, imagine there's a light coming right here. Then you'd probably put the shadows more on this side because the light's over here. But say the light's over here, maybe you'd put the shadows on this side more. What? Draw a rose for your teacher. Yeah. Teachers seem to like apples. So like, hold on, I'm gonna give you an example real quick. This one specifically turned out good because I've drawn it before. Oh. So, I've drawn this one before, and the first time I did it with my friend Jessie. The second time I did it as Mitsuri, so the third time it came out pretty good. The second time I did it wasn't that good. I did the hair and stuff right, but the eyes were a little small. Now I can see that, but back then I couldn't. It's because I drew it again. Like, here, I'm gonna go off of Mikage, and we're gonna go into this one. Imagine this. Now, you might want to do a masterpiece starting off, and that's fine. I do that too. So, imagine this. Wait, that's a good one. Imagine this. Oh my gosh. Imagine this. You draw a circle. What do you not like about this circle? Well, the circle, it has a dent in it, and it's a little wiggly right there, and it doesn't really look like a circle, does it? So draw it again. Try not to add that. You add a little dent, but it's not as bad. If you draw it again, try to remove that. Oh wait, there's a little bit sticking out now. Oh. There's a little bit sticking out now. So you overdid it. Let's do it again. It looks like a potato. That's fine. Maybe if we did it smaller. There's a little overlapping. Let's do it again. Notice how over time the circle became more and more like a circle? Yay! Potato. Okay, but just listen to my lesson. It started off with a dent in it. The dent got a little smaller the second time. The third time, it was almost gone, and it was overlapping a bit, but we kind of overlooked that. It was also kind of coming out on the side. Then, here, it looked almost perfect, but it was a little long and outstretched, and there's also a bit overlapping. These are called guideline circles. I draw a bunch of circles. This is a perfect circle. Well, not really, because there's a hole. Oh, my friend really likes Alien Stage, but I never really watched it. And I'm probably never going to. So now, let's think of it as anime art. Or whatever you want to draw. Let's do an apple. So, say you draw an apple for the first time. I mean, you can tell it's an apple, maybe. But does it look that good? Maybe if you add shading. It looks a little better, but not the best. Now, let's draw the apple again with a reference. I'm picking up a reference. I will show you. And I hope you're listening, because I'm trying to be super helpful for you guys. So look, we've got an apple here now. Okay? So notice how this apple, it is a kind of a big circle like this. But it's more of an oval, so maybe if we outstretched it more like this. Does that look like an apple? So, now we know apples have a little dent. I'll show you. apples have a little dent right here. So that's what we're gonna draw. This one specifically, it has a little stick coming out. So we'll draw that. Maybe I don't like this line going there, so I'll erase it. It looks like this line's a little too, it's not curved enough, that's what I mean. Then you can fix it. This one's not a confident line though, that's called chicken scratch. This is chicken scratch, and this is a confident line. You're looking to make confident lines because who wants chicken scratch in professional art? Yes. I'm kidding. No. No, an apple has little bumps on the bottom. That's kind of how it stands up. And this one's perfectly circular. We need to fix that. So we draw this kind of weird thing. That's wonderful. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. You ate 4 apples today. That means the doctor's gonna be away forever. I'm kidding. Anyways, now you have what looks like a pretty nice apple. But what do you think needs a little editing? The apple's good. It's a wonderful apple. But you can probably shade it. And in the reference, it looks like there's light coming from right in front of it. And it's kind of shaded in the edges. So what a lot of artists do is they'll lightly shade over it at first. Here's what I would do. I would first notice that it is a 3D object. So I kind of draw it like one. Draw it lightly if you're following along. Do not draw it hardly. And if you are following along, you might want to draw an apple a few times to get it the best. Oh. So yeah, now you kind of made a graph. You don't have to follow along, by the way. I'm blurring it in like this, but if you are a perfectionist, don't do that, because it kind of comes out on the edges. But I'll remember that for next time I draw an apple. Then I'll kind of darken the edges here. And we're doing a tutorial on how to do an apple. Let's stop. So, say this is the finished part of the apple. What could I do better next time to fix it? So right now you can still see the lines here. It's not properly shaded, and there's no way to see where the light's coming from. So say I drew this apple again, I'd remember that and fix it. This is also just plain white. We don't like that. That is negative space. Do you guys know the difference between negative and positive space, or would you like me to explain that? You must like apple. Great. Here, let me explain just in case you don't know. So, imagine this. There is a painting. In the middle of the painting, there is a circle. And it is completely black. This is positive space. Now, let's look in the back. What's there? Sure, yes. What is in the back of this art? Nothing, right? It's just white. It's plain. That's negative. Artists use positive and negative space to make the positive space pop. Because imagine this. You look into a painting, and it's completely black. There's like a lot going on, and you don't know where to look. What do? I mean, it's chaotic, and you don't know where to look because the artist didn't specify that. There's no negative space, which is needed. So now let's try this. Choose your favorite character. So yes, if you have art that's colored in, or that pops, then that's positive space. But if you have art that's white or just blank, that's negative. So let's do this. Choose your favorite character from a show. I'm saying you should probably do a fictional character that's somewhat easy to draw. Zenitsu's fine. Just find a reference that you think would be easy. So let's say I chose Mitsuri. This part's gonna be a little hard, but I promise you, it's gonna help you improve. So let's say I chose Mitsuri, and I chose this reference. So first, I'm gonna try and draw her without the reference. So I'm gonna look away. This is just what I'm going to know already. So say it doesn't look that good. Well, it looks kind of good, but not the best work. So the next time, when I am using the reference, I'll know what to look at, what to fix, and what I did pretty well. So when I draw her again, I can focus on the parts that I got wrong. And say I made a bunch of mistakes when I drew her again. That's alright. The more mistakes you make, the more times you probably want to do it. And imagine this. You're finally done with the third try. And then you go to draw something else. Let's say after drawing Mitsuri 3 times with the same reference, you go and draw Muichiro. Wait. Suddenly you're a lot better at art. Oh no! You're not gonna die, don't worry. So then, like the first time, without the reference, it might have looked like this. But then, sorry, that's Tanjiro. Where is it? Where's my Mitsuri drawing? But then, like the 4th time with the reference, it might look like that. Then, say you go and draw Tanjiro. That Tanjiro art might suddenly look, or Nezuko, that Nezuko art might suddenly look like that. Meanwhile, if you had drawn it before then, it may have only looked like this. Okay? So tonight, or tomorrow, whenever, I'd say grab a reference of your favorite character, or any character. Like, I'd say choose fictional, but it's your choice, and draw them a few times. Yeah, sometimes it can get a little annoying, but the more you draw them, the better you get at it. You'll start to understand anatomy a little better and stuff. Oh yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and go, but maybe tomorrow I'll show you a little more. Do you guys think you've learned something today? And what did you learn? What did you learn? Let's review. It's alright. Next time, maybe we can draw something together. Like, all of us draw something together. And, yeah. The only assignment thing that I'll give you guys for today is just draw something a few times and watch yourself improve. I might stream tomorrow at 6 maybe? I don't know. Bye!